Hey everybody, it's Brian. Talk about how to budget your money. Now, I'm not a financial guru. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have done fairly well financially, and much of that has had to do with knowing exactly where my money is going, how much of it I have coming in, how much of it I have coming out, what to do with what's left over, how to make sure that there is some left over. Right. How to budget your money. Let's begin with step number one. Pull up your credit card statement from, if you have one credit card or if you have multiple, you'll need to pull them all up and you'll need to do this. But pull out your credit card statement first and foremost and look at anything that gets automatically charged to your credit card every month. You would be shocked at how much stuff you've signed up for over the years that gets automatically charged to your credit card and you never even think about it. If you've ever stopped to wonder, how in the world do I have a $1,200 or $1,500 balance on this credit card every month? I'm not even buying anything. There's your first clue that there's a bunch of stuff getting charged on there you may or may not know about. So go through each one of those credit card statements and write down things that are automatically getting charged. Write them down and write down next to it how much it is every month. Then look at those same credit card statements and do an estimate ballpark based on a couple of months. Look at a couple of months worth of statements and make an estimate ballpark on what are you spending on going out to eat? What are you spending on gas? What are you spending on shopping? What are you spending on, different various things that you commonly put on your credit card, okay? Then I would go to your bank account and I would do exactly the same thing. I would look through your bank account, figure out what things are automatically deducted from your bank account every single month and write those down and write down the amounts. That includes mortgages, car payments, light bills, investments, 401ks, Roth IRAs, all these types of things. Then look at your bank account, do the same thing you do with your credit card. Go, how much am I spending on average for groceries at Walmart, at Target, for gas, all these different things. And then total up what your monthly bills are. In other words, list out those two lists that you made, one from the credit cards, one from the bank accounts. List out which of those are bills. Like, no kidding, which have to be paid. Mortgage, got to be paid. Car payment has to be paid. Insurance has to be paid. And list all those out and then total them up and say, okay, I've got $5,200 a month in bills, right? Then everything else that's left over goes into this other stack of stuff over here. And you can look at how much am I spending on things that that necessarily don't have to be paid, but that I pay every month anyway. Now we're talking about going out to eat. We're talking about shopping. We're talking about entertaining yourself, concert tickets, and this kind of stuff. And then you total up the two. What am I spending on bills? What am I spending on discretionary spending? Total the two and come up with one number. If that number is bigger than your monthly income, you're in trouble. If that number is the same as your monthly income, you're in trouble. If that number is smaller than your monthly income, you're off to a good start. And now what you can do is you can look at your monthly income. And by the way, you'll want to total up your income if you have more than one income, the income of your spouse or your significant other or your partner, whomever, your household income, right? Total that all up together. And then look at that big total of expenses and compare it to the income, and let's hope it's smaller, okay? But if it ain't, sometimes it ain't, now you know why your credit card bill keeps getting bigger, okay? Now what you got to do is, you can't do anything necessarily about the bills right away, although you could pare back your cell phone bill or your TV or your, something like that. But chances are where you're going to be able to save a tremendous amount of money is over on the right-hand side, where all this stuff that you didn't necessarily need to be spending money on is getting spent anyway. And you can go, geez, we spend $400 a month going out to eat? Yikes. Let's just do Chinese takeout twice a month and save a bunch of money. You might look and go, man, I didn't realize I spend about $200 a month at the outlet malls. Do I really need new clothes that badly? Holy moly, look at that. We're spending $250 a month, doing the kids' Taekwondo lessons. Maybe there's a cheaper way to go about doing that. In other words, you'll be able to look and see where you can cut spending and begin to position yourself so that you can start socking away money. It's absolutely critical that you know where every dollar goes and that you know where every dollar that comes in gets spent so that you can allocate them accordingly. It sounds like common sense. We learned this in economics class in high school, but you'd be amazed how quickly we forget it as adults. If you need to make more money, Because bills, just bills, not discretionary spending, but just bills are more than you can handle, then you got to find a way to do that. I put a solution below the video. Go to workingwithbrian.com. Look there, examine it. It may be the thing for you. It saved my life financially. I don't know what's going to work for you. But look there. Go to workingwithbrian.com and give it a look. But if you need to generate more income, then find a way to do that. But how to budget your money is all about understanding how much do I have coming in, how much do I have going out, and how much of that going out is really necessary. Good luck.